Hey, what's up, fam? After a long day, or even though actually a weekend of really of waiting, Eden Zero Chapter 3 translator dropped online. So, basically, what we had Shiki kind of learning more about the guild that he's going to be working through. It's not like the Fairy Tale Guild, which is something that I was already kind of assuming and predicting what happened. I don't think Hiroshima wanted to get into the same style, like the same setting. Though he likes to follow uh, similar ideas in some areas. I don't think he was gonna follow the same thing of how the guild works. Mainly because the guild, how it was in Fairy Tail, was kind of part of the series setting itself. So I doubted he was gonna use that over. This seems more like kind of like a hub to get work than anything, and it's more of a large scale job instead of maybe more of a smaller business like the Fairy Tale Guild. This looks more like it's more set just to kind of pass through and get food, maybe equipment and whatever, maybe get somebody and then leave. But we got to meet the receptionist of this guild, a new character, Clarice Leia, who seems very emotional. She seems to cry at most times, as well as more of Shiki's kind of weird behavior, wanting to touch other people, wanting to figure out more of those around him. But one of the things we also got is more information on the giant blue space goddess from Chapter 2. Apparently this character, they refer to her as Mother, but there isn't much known about her other than someone saw her when they ventured outside of the Sakura Cosmos, and that she's very popular with the guild meteor torch that they kind of work through. What's odd about it is Shiki seems to believe he's met her somewhere before, and yeah, something I thought was kind of funny is given everyone kind of laughing at him because they thought it was ridiculous, he kind of has this little confrontational panel, and if it was Haru probably wouldn't have really cared. He'd have been like, I mean, he might have got a little bit annoyed. I doubt he would have cared that much. Natsu probably would have got pissed and punched somebody. Shiki kind of was like, well, maybe let's be friends over it. You guys want to be my pals? But he definitely seems consistently socially awkward, which is pretty funny. We got this character, Lavilla, who is a famous beecuber within the cosmos. She seems like she's very, very egotistical, very, very thick-headed, very you know high on her own steam. But she looks like she likes to, on the regular, bully Rebecca, pick on her, say mean things to her, which Shiki didn't look like he was very too keen on. He used his ether gear to lift her up in the air, and when Rebecca pulled him away, she kind of like fell and landed right on the ground. But she seems very excited about being able to use Shiki for a video and showed some interest in him. So maybe this will be the point of the romance triangle within the series. Because I know Hiroshima said he wanted to explore more romance within Eden Zero comparative to Wraith Master, where it was a little bits at time and then the finishing up at the end, as well as Fairy Tale with more of specific characters, not as much with the main character. But what's funny is Shiki had the really good idea to, in order to get Rebecca more views, more subscribers on her BCube channel, is to go meet Mother, go out, venture outside of the cosmos, go get a video with her, and that would obviously stir up a lot of attention. This is a pretty good idea, and Rebecca seems on board as well. But they don't currently have a ship that's capable of doing that. So what they're going to do is they're going to go find the doctor that created Happy Bot, the one from, if you look at the large scale image of kind of the casting that was put out before the series came out. He's like the slick back hair old guy with the robotic arm. But we actually wasn't the only new characters were the receptionist and Lavilla. We also got, if you look at the panel where Elsie is kind of entering the guild, to her left we have the kind of bowl cut black haired guy that's next to her within the same kind of like big roster. She looks to be looking for Shiki still. She's on some form of hunt for him. We don't know if she's even good or bad, but it looks like she's part of the guild. So I don't know if she's gonna be a criminal. Maybe she's just maybe some form of bounty hunter. I don't know, but it looks like they're going to some planet that she's saying is already dead. This kind of like big lumpy planet with a ring around it, and with the title of the next chapter called Noma, I think it's pronounced. So we got a really good chapter, really interesting. A bunch of new characters, and a bunch of new faces. It looks like the information on the first arc, not going to meet Mother, that will come after. It looks like the first arc will involve getting a ship to do that. So they're going to go to this, try and find this dude, and get him to create them a ship so they can go and talk to Mother. And something that I'm really hoping for, that I'm interested in, is if Mother is just a really big, powerful being, or how wise and knowledgeable she is. Because I have a whole theory of that there'll be other beings like her, and each will maybe be like a different color, and maybe like she's like a blue goddess, like a black god, and it will be Ankh-Saram, who is the god that cursed Zareth, and maybe she's even drops hints to being aware of the other main characters, like being referring to other planets. Maybe we'll kind of like drop a hint at Haru or Natsu or both, and that's something I'm gunning for my idea for the Mishima verse. And like I said, that's just a fan theory, but it's still something to look forward to. That you get fan theories for not just evidence of things that you think will happen. It's just something you might want to happen. But otherwise, I'm gonna wrap this video up, and I'm gonna say thank you for listening. Maybe drop a comment below if you're interested in this, or you have some opinions. I'd love to hear them towards this chapter. You maybe give a thumbs up or a like. And I really appreciate it if you would even subscribe to the channel, check out my other videos. I do mostly manga and some comics. And otherwise, I'm going to say once again, thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you very much.